Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. It is February 5th, 2026, and we are just moments away from a brand new 30 or so minute presentation by Nintendo and their amazing third parties. Now, this is a partner showcase, not a normal Nintendo Direct, so this is not where we're going to see a brand new Mario made by Nintendo, a brand new Zelda made by Nintendo. But we could see collaborations between Nintendo and their various third-party partners. But what we will see are a lot of third-party games coming from studios in the East, in the West. There's an alarm going off saying, hey, we're ready to roll in 5 minutes. Oh yeah. The likes of Capcom. I'm expecting Microsoft, Konami, EA, Rockstar. Who's gonna show up? You know all of the players are gonna be here. Well, not all of the players, but plenty of them. With Resident Evil Requiem coming out later this month, Pragmata coming out soon, I'm expecting those to show up. Seeing the Resident Evil 9 amiibo for the first time, I think that's a good chance.
Whoa. What's that?
What will we see that's new and totally unexpected?
Impossible. You're not getting code. Interesting.
Could there be anything like a Hyrule Warriors title, you know, where there's this crossover? Tecmo Koei, Nintendo. How about Mario and Rabbids? I'm not saying another entry necessarily, but something like that, where it's a Nintendo IP, it's an Ubisoft IP, it's a third-party IP, and it's this joint effort created by the third party. We don't know yet, but it's all possible because stuff like this has happened before, and that's why it's so exciting. Welcome on in. We've got Hmon, Slifer, Obeliskra, Tabby Cat Games, Nalacat, Roger Enyart, Bears Fan, good morning. All in here, good morning everyone. Kabulo76, popping in over here to say hello as well. Good morning to all. Seems like everyone is streaming the partner showcase this morning. Heck yeah. Let's have a fun direct. Lurking. Heck yeah. You know, last night the podcast was so fun. Yesterday's stream was also a blast. We're eating good. You know, from the Super Mario Galaxy movie Nintendo Direct to this one here today, to the Pokemon Presents. It's a good time to be a Nintendo fan. That fiscal report dropping, very positive. Super Bowl commercial, more of the Galaxy movie this Sunday. You know, even if we don't get a general direct later this month, I'm good with content. I'm happy. But I think, you know, sometime between mid-February and April 30th, we'll get a general direct. Right now, though, we've got 112,267 people watching this thing live. You know what? I gotta give it a like right there. What from the predictions? What from the hopes? do you hope most comes true? Opening with the Duskbloods, ending with Castlevania, seeing Metal Gear Solid come back, Grand Theft Auto 6 showing up. Mario Kart Fan 34. I'm going to watch it when I get up. Well, welcome on being here. We're watching it live now. Good morning, everyone. Once again, we are about to start the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase in less than 30 seconds. This is the real deal. How excited are you all? I'm going to make my image a little bit smaller, allowing for some more screen presence of the video itself. We're here! Let's go! Rated pending to mature. Nothing beats Nintendo Directs. Thank y'all for being here. Here's to a great show. Awesome.
Deep in space, a research station was suddenly struck by a cosmic storm. 15 years later, its survivors are living peacefully. But the threat of another cosmic storm is coming up fast. Maki and Omura, two young explorers, must now brave galactic dangers and save all that's left of their home. Teamwork is key in this two-player co-op adventure. You'll need a few tools
Orbitals
to
look
survive.
so cool.
The scrap hook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a path forward. The liquid launcher blasts water to activate mechanisms and cool down scorching surfaces. And the beam cannon fires a stream of super hot heat to destroy obstacles, open doors, and more. Use the tools together, and you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles. While exploring, you can encounter strange life forms, or opt for a detour and take a little travel break. With GameShare, two players can adventure together locally or
GameShare is so
online if
convenient,
one
so
person
smart.
has the game. Can these two brave explorers save their home?
Orbitals has such a vibe.
Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this summer.
Split fiction with an anime twist. I like it.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems. What you just saw was Orbitals, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. We hope you're looking forward to this intergalactic co-op puzzle adventure. Okay, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Professor Layton.
In the waters of Issei Bay, on an island where legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of mysteries and curses stirs. The latest Paranormacite mystery adventure is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. The story follows Yuza Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver. One day, while gathering on the seafloor, he encounters another version of himself. This phenomenon is just the beginning. Soon, other strange incidents begin to plague the island. A girl with no memories, strangers searching for treasure, and a housewife investigating victims of drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part of the investigation, but you'll also need to search deep within the waters of Issei Bay. As each of their motives intertwine, the story connects to the mermaid legend told centuries ago. Paranormacite, The Mermaid's Curse, launches on Nintendo Switch, February 19th.
All right.
Pre-orders begin later today
Coming out on both
Nintendo
Nintendo Switch
eShop.
and Nintendo Switch 2. That's good.
Battle for World Glory! A new Captain Tsubasa game is kicking its way onto Nintendo Switch. Choose from a roster of over 110 characters, representing 22 teams. Score with powerful shots from the original work, as well as newly added special moves that give passes, blocks, dribbles, and tackles a boost. Go on the offensive against elite competitors as you aim for victory.
Looks stylish.
Gear up for sensational soccer action. When Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters launches on the Nintendo Switch system this year. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Cool.
A life or death fight for survival begins. It was a normal day until a cave-in befell the city of Tokyo. As the dust settles, our protagonist, Anne, discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis. But she's not alone. Creatures called Xeno populate the unknown expanse. If you're found by a Xeno, it's game over. Fighting is not an option, so quick thinking and decision-making are vital to your survival. Analyze their patterns and find the best route to make your escape. Activate traps in each area to lure and ensnare any stalking Xeno. And by using GameShare, up to 4 players can share controls, including Anne's movement and camera adjustments. Whether locally or online, coordinating with your friends is key to making it out alive. Survive the subterranean depths in Tokyo Scramble, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, February 11th.
Yeah, that's coming out
Pre-orders
soon.
begin
That's a
later
6-day
today
drop.
on Nintendo eShop.
It's got a
Awaken your Viking spirit.
Silent Hill Shatters
Battle,
Memories.
build, and
vibe.
conquer in this
Those
massive
dinos,
survival game.
kind of.
How you go about it is entirely up to you. You could start by gathering
Alien
materials
isolation
around the
dinos,
woods.
yeah.
Fashion a bow
Shadow
and
dinos,
arrows to hunt wildlife and prepare meals. With an axe, you can chop trees to build a house. Yikes, don't get hit by falling trees. Build pillars, install beams, construct walls, make the roof, and even add a fireplace. Now you're safe, even from the cold. Wait, is this ventilated? Don't forget the chimney too. By upgrading your crafting stations, you can make items of higher quality. And once you've built a ship, set sail on the high seas to reach new lands and create even more strongholds. Plus, up to 10 players online can explore this vast world together. Now, go forth and survive in Valheim, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Find your way forward in these games. Return to the kingdom of Hollow Nest and fight back the infection in this upgraded modern classic.
Wow.
Dodge, dash, and slash through this 2D action adventure platformer, now with enhanced visuals and improved frame rates on Nintendo Switch 2. Equip charms to enhance your abilities and deal magic damage using upgradable spells while exploring the vast interconnected map. Descend into a world of insects and heroes when Hollow Knight Nintendo Switch 2 Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Hey,
Nintendo Switch 2 players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition for free with the upgrade pack.
Sweet.
eFootball, reborn from Pro Evolution Soccer, is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Build out your club, sign legendary players, and compete in tournaments around the globe in World Tour mode. Join an exciting competition where national teams face off every 4 years in the International Cup Tournament. Or play with friends locally or online to prove who's at the top of their game. Experience the excitement of soccer and aim to be the best in the world when eFootball Kickoff launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. Travel through 4 ages in a brand new HD 2D action RPG.
This is gonna be a big one.
Explore the age of safekeeping, the hero Elliot's own time. The age of reconstruction, when humans nearly went extinct. The age of magic, a time when spells flourished. And the age of
demo of
budding,
this was really
the
fun.
birth of human civilization. In each age, the scenery and citizens of Elliot's hometown will change. You can also obtain some weapons and magic unique to certain time periods. A story spanning time will soon begin. The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system June 18th.
4 months and change, not bad.
Have a blast with Super Bomberman games from the Super NES era. Play the first Super Bomberman through to the culmination of the series, Super Bomberman 5, including titles previously unreleased worldwide. The Famicom versions of Bomberman and Bomberman 2 are also included. Plus, there's a brand new Boss Rush mode, as well as game share support. Super Bomberman Collection launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today. The unknown journey
heck
continues.
Yes.
The second entry in the Final Fantasy
Yes.
VII Remake series is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
happened? He's alive.
In pursuit of his arch nemesis Sephiroth, Cloud Strife and his comrades escape the city of Midgar and embark on a journey across the vast world.
Oh man, it looks good. Wow.
Traverse the planet on chocobos, wheelies, in a buggy,
Awesome.
or other modes of transportation. Team up with allies in battles, blending action and strategy.
Excellent.
If you'd like to focus on the story, there's also a boost function to make combat easier. You'll also find various activities scattered across the world, allowing you to take a break from the action.
Such a good game.
And as you interact with your allies, their affinity toward you will grow and impact how the story unfolds. What fate awaits
Wow.
Cloud and his crew
Let's
in
go.
their pursuit
Release
of
date?
Sephiroth?
When?
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth launches on Nintendo
June
Switch
3rd,
2,
that's
June 3rd.
A little earlier than I
Pre-orders
thought.
begin later today
Oh,
on Nintendo
wow.
eShop.
I love it. What a great way to follow on the hype that is FF7 Remake Intergrade, out now on Nintendo Switch 2. Dude, Rebirth, 4 months in
While
between.
investigating
Excellent.
a lunar research station, an injury
Pragmata.
befalls spacefarer Hugh Williams. With him is Diana, an android called a Pragmata.
There you are. All better.
Classified as unauthorized intruders, the two are targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them.
Help! Come on, gun work.
These bots have near impenetrable armor.
I think I can help.
But with Diana's hacking skills, you can break down their defenses.
Initiating hack.
What the heck was that?
By moving the cursor through panels toward the green goal, you can hack the enemy bots.
There's no time to explain. Shoot now.
Once their weak points are exposed, fire away.
I hacked it.
Depending on the nodes you pass through, you can modify the damage and effects
This
of a
is
hack.
really cool. This game looks excellent.
Each split-second decision can change the outcome of battle.
Very unique combat. Awesome visuals.
Energy levels.
What truths will the two
I'm
find in
digging
this
this.
AI-controlled lunar station?
So it's not one of your bot buddies?
Overdrive protocol. Initiate.
And there will be an amiibo of it, which is pretty neat.
Yeah, baby. We did it! This is how we say, good job.
And what will Diana learn on this journey?
That's pretty cool.
Pragmata launches on Nintendo Switch 2, April 24th.
2.5
A
months.
demo will be available later today.
Oh yes,
on
dude,
Nintendo
a
eShop.
demo. Perfect for this game. Brand new IP.
We hope you're looking forward to fast-paced
Let's have it.
combat and exploration with a unique combination of hacking and shooting. Let's continue with more headlines.
Go Capcom.
Journey to the Lost Lands.
Is it Turok?
Become a legendary Turok warrior.
It is
in this
Turok!
intergalactic
Heck
action
yeah!
shooter. To stop an alien threat from destroying all human life, you'll journey solo or with a team of warriors online and battle all sorts of primal creatures in ferocious combat. Swap between first-person
Dude.
and third-person perspectives.
Going
as you
back
unleash weapons,
old school
melee
Nintendo
attacks,
64,
and
early
special
game.
abilities to devastate foes. Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities called Echo Sinks to gain a greater edge in combat. As you venture
What a
across
throwback.
breathtaking worlds, you'll unravel the mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity. Turok Origins launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall.
Nice.
Uncover the truth of Xanadu. In a Japan where Kyoto is the capital, another world exists that's encroaching on our own. A world where monsters roam free. A boy named Ray must use his newly awakened powers against the threat as he joins Hirosaka Academy, a school for gifted students. The Academy's goal? Conquer Xanadu, the great labyrinth rumored to be the origin of this other world. While traversing the labyrinth, hone your abilities and reshape the terrain to expand the range of your exploration. Then, take on dangerous enemies in 3D action RPG combat. Use your powers to overcome foes. Outside the labyrinth, improve your stats. And spend time with your friends as you prepare to
We
conquer
already have 12
Xanadu.
titles.
The battle between man and monster begins. Discover the truth when Kyoto Xanadu launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems this summer. Check out these anime-style games.
Okay.
It's time to evolve in the
Digimon.
latest Digimon story game. One day, a powerful blast causes the world to collapse and sends you 8 years into the past. With over 450 Digimon to collect, adventure through the human world and digital world to save the future. And on Nintendo Switch 2, you can select quality mode. playing in 4K at 30 frames per second, or Performance Mode, playing in full HD at 60 frames per
I
second.
like this option a lot.
Digimon Story Time Stranger
Some people
launches
don't
on the
need 60
Nintendo
frames.
Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems July 10th.
Some people need
Pre-orders
them.
begin later today on Nintendo
Maybe
eShop.
preferences, visuals, maybe
An adventure
preferences,
set high in the sky is soaring in.
performance, but options are
Form your
good.
party from a roster of over 20 characters, each with their own fighting style. Channel the power of teamwork and summon mighty primal beasts to vanquish your enemies. You can also team up in local or online multiplayer. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 9th. The latest Monster Hunter Stories game is flying in. Your monster allies, called Monsties, can learn special abilities through a ceremony called the Rite of Channeling. Raise your Monsties as you travel the world. The lands lie on the brink of
The
disaster.
scope of Monsters
Monsters are on the verge of extinction.
pretty big.
And the riders trying to save the world will have to contend with an even greater threat.
It feels well put.
Monster Hunter Stories 3
Dang.
Twisted
Next
Reflection
one.
soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th. A demo will be available later today
Nice.
on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased.
Dude, bring on 2
New
demos today.
titles are joining the archives.
3, 2, 1, go!
Rave Racer, published by Namco in 1995, speeds into the Arcade Archives 2 lineup. Aim for first place in a race against your rivals. And get ready for a new line of home console titles. Console Archives is on the way. Doraemon. Sonic Wings Special. And more will be released over time. The first wave of Console Archives titles includes Cool Borders and Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword of Chaos. These titles will be available on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Cool. Several games dropping at once. Yup. Cool. That's cool. Attitude Era. Skill simulator is pretty funny. There's a lot right here.
Wake up, Pikachu.
Why are you hiding?
Let's make some noise.
Elden Alliance. We're at 27 games.
You found
by the way.
another body. I need your eyes on
Resident
the crime
Evil.
scene.
when a string of mysterious deaths occurs across America. FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft is captured by the suspect while investigating the case.
What did he do to me?
I have this
In her
pre-ordered.
attempt to escape,
So
Grace
hyped.
comes up against unknown threats. A limited supply of healing items and ammunition are at her disposal. Will she confront the threats head on, or save her ammo for the next encounter? For Grace, impending doom is always close at hand. Meanwhile, another agent working for an anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case, Leon S. Kennedy.
6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
With his physical prowess, Leon can parry an
Leon's so
opponent's
cool.
attack, then strike to break the stunned opponent's stance in close quarters combat. He can fire from a distance using handguns and rifles, or use an enemy's weapon against them. Leon has a varied arsenal of attacks at his disposal. This game features both third-person
Oh, I
and
love it.
first-person
I love
camera
the variety.
perspectives,
I love this
and you can
split.
change your perspective at any time.
Excellent.
There are multiple difficulty options available, including a mode for less experienced players that features aim assist. Guide Grace as she attempts to escape unprecedented terrors, and Leon, who relies on strength to carve his own path. What will they discover when their fates intertwine?
Peak Resident Evil. Horror.
Resident
Plus
Evil
action.
Requiem launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system February 27th.
Gonna show off the
Pre-orders
Amiibo?
are available now on Nintendo
I got
eShop.
the generation pack, by the way.
Resident Evil 7 Biohazard and Resident Evil Village will also be available the same day. Horror-filled excitement awaits, whether you play these games or Resident Evil Requiem first. Plus, a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller
that's cool
featuring
too.
original art is releasing alongside the games. Amiibo figures of
Hey!
Grace and Leon will also be
Hey!
available this summer. You
Cool!
can scan them to receive in-game weapon skins.
2 Amiibo. Woo!
Resident Evil Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident Evil series, is launching later this month.
Oh, that is awesome.
You can also look forward to a creator's voice
Big
video
Capcom
featuring
support.
a member of the Resident Evil Requiem development team. The
Way to
video will
go.
release in the near future. Next is our last announcement.
Ooh, the last one? Duskwatch? What is
Hey
it?
everybody, from all of us here at Bethesda Game Studios. If you're like us, Nintendo has meant so much to you from your early days of gaming to now. It was incredible for us to partner on the original Switch, and it was just such a great piece of hardware and also so personal when you play. We're excited to finally bring a number of our franchises for the first time to Nintendo. We hope you all enjoy the journey.
A number of.
Vault Dwellers, welcome home. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is emerging on Nintendo Switch 2. Scavenge, shoot, build, and create alliances as you reshape the wasteland and what remains of civilization. Every choice matters. Fancy yourself a smooth talker or pining to pump up your power armor? Choose from hundreds of perks that fit your playstyle. Every road leads somewhere new, from the heart of Diamond City to the shadowy corners of forgotten vaults. The Commonwealth is packed with stories waiting to be uncovered. In addition to the base game, experience 6 official expansions and over 150 Creation Club items
You
to
get
expand
everything.
your adventure. Grab your Pip-Boy and traverse the wasteland in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, February 24th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The year is 1937.
Indiana
Sinister
Jones.
forces are on the hunt for an ancient power, and only one person can stop them.
Watch me.
Embark on a globe-trotting cinematic adventure in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Set between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade, Indy will journey around the world to uncover the mystery behind the Great Circle. From the pyramids of Giza to the sunken temples of Sukhothai and beyond, use your wits to infiltrate historic areas and solve fiendish puzzles. Or use your whip to face off against dangerous foes and explore a world full of daring escapes and unforgettable encounters.
It's really cool.
Adventure calls when Indiana Jones and the Great Circle launches on Nintendo Switch 2, May 12th.
May is not
Pre-orders
bad.
begin later today on Nintendo
3
eShop.
months. I can wait.
Explore the vast landscape of Cyrodiil in the Elder Scrolls 4
Elder Scrolls
Oblivion
4 is
Remastered.
another big one.
Experience this renowned open-world RPG now on a Nintendo system for the first time. Freely customize your character to match your playstyle. Then adventure amongst an unforgettable cast of characters
By the grace of the gods, I serve Tambriel as her ruler.
and fight back the Daedra to close shut the jaws of Oblivion. Master ranged or melee weapons. Wield powerful magic
Fallout
or
4.
use stealth skills to best
Indiana
your
Jones.
foes. In this
Elder Scrolls
remastered
4.
version, character models, weapons, even rocks and sweet rolls have all been meticulously recreated. Combat animations have also been updated to give them a modernized touch. Plus, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine expansions
at the
are
Game
included
Awards.
alongside the
It's
main
really cool.
story to take your adventure even further. Step through the gates once more when The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this year.
Remastered version.
We hope you're excited for these games from Bethesda Softworks. That's all for today's
Cool.
Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
I thought that was great. We got a deeper look at Resident Evil Requiem. We got to see the amiibo for the first time and find out, hey, they're dropping this summer. We got the official visual confirmation of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We started off with Orbitals. We had some Primata, including a demo dropping today. Fallout 4, Indiana Jones, Turok Origins, Elder Scrolls 4. I counted 33 games. That's a lot. And what was it? It was a 32-minute presentation. It's funny because a week ago I was like, I'm going to say 31 minutes or 33 minutes. Last night I said, you know what? Why don't I just say 32 minutes for Virtual Boy or Game Boy Advance, 32-bit, you know? And sure enough, 32 minutes. That was good. It was a good direct. Did we have like that one big earth-shattering announcement of something that we didn't expect at all? I wouldn't say so in terms of like some grand new AAA exclusive game. No, nothing like that. But dude, Resident Evil, seeing more of that confirmation, it's going to be excellent on Nintendo Switch 2. Actually seeing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, also terrific. Indiana Jones, we knew about it, but now we got to see it finally and have the release date. You know, excellent. Things are looking really good on Nintendo Switch 2. And we do have an exclusive in Orbitals. And there were also some Nintendo Switch games. So a lot of it was covered, you know. You've got your third-party stuff, sports stuff. You have soccer coming over. You got WWE 2K26 on the horizon. And you have RPG. You have action. You've got your Digimon. You've got a lot of things that are very recent coming to Nintendo Switch 2. And things that are coming out in the future, launching simultaneously on the console. So that was really cool. I definitely think coming up next, bring on a general Nintendo Direct later in the month to show off what's Nintendo cooking and what are some other third parties cooking. But that's it for this. Oblivion also. Did I not mention that one? Oh yeah. Wait, did I not type down? Did I not type out Oblivion? Let's see. I was keeping a list. I think I typed it out. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, that was neat. Well, what did you all think? You know what? Let me put up a poll real quick. How did you like today's Nintendo Direct? We're gonna go with 8 to 10. 6 to 7.9. Okay. What did you think of today's Nintendo Direct? How did you like it? An 8 to 10, a 6 to 7.9, a 4 to 5.9, a 1 to 3.9. There are only 4 options in the poll. You know, an 8 to 10 doesn't mean it was perfect, because obviously 8 is there, which means like, great, you know. A 6 doesn't mean bad. No. 5 is mediocre, average. So 6 is above average to 7.9. Like, oh, really good still. 4 to 5.9 means, oh, either a little subpar to, oh no, above mediocre, right? And a 1 to 3.9, that's fair to say you just didn't like it, you know? So we'll let the poll go for a bit. I thought it was nice seeing Todd Howard at the end. Like I said, I met him at the Game Awards a couple of months ago. He was really nice. That was really cool. I enjoyed Capcom's content. It's neat seeing Bomberman, someone else classic. Speaking of classics, Doraemon, also pretty cool. There were a lot of games that I was thinking, I know quite a few people, and these games are going to hit with them. So I'm happy for the variety of folks out there that are going to be enjoying this. But there was also a lot for me, you know, so it was good on multiple ends. The only thing we didn't really see was the Duskbloods. Yeah, so I almost thought that the Duskbloods could be the opener if they had something megaton at the end, or if they don't open with Duskbloods, which they didn't. It was Orbitals. Maybe they finished with it. It wasn't here. So I do think, yeah, maybe that one's a little bit too close to Nintendo because it's not developed by them, but they are publishing it. So it could have been here today, but perhaps it is just, nope, being saved for a general Nintendo Direct. But I think the Duskbloods is going to be a big one, you know? Yeah, that was good. And the poll looks like, yeah, definitely more folks than not in the 8 to 10 category. Okay, it's even going up more in the 8 to 10 category, with a little bit in the 6 to 7.9. It's a 71% 8 to 10, 29% 6 to 7.9. And then we've got, 0 for the other 2 options. All right. Well, thank you all for watching the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase with me today. This is Paul Gale Network signing out. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. I will be back on later for a PGN Live, in which there we will be going over the Famitsu sales from Japan and having some more fun. More Souls games on Nintendo Switch too? Yeah, that'd be cool. Elden Ring not being here? Good point. I did think, Elden Ring was one of the ones I thought we would see, because it and Borderlands 4 needed to come over. We know that Borderlands 4 is on an indefinite hold of some sort, but Elden Ring, good point. That could perhaps show up at a general Nintendo Direct. We'll see. But yeah, this is PGN signing out. I hope y'all have a good one. Take care. See you next